All right, fog's clearing up. It's Monday morning, about 7:30. I didn't watch any TV. Well, the only time I turned on a TV for the last 9 days was to watch football or baseball. Uh, Screw the Dodgers. Can't stand them. I was really hoping Toronto would pull that out. Just for Getty, you know. I mean, how happy would that have made Getty? That would have been worth it just for that. But I've seen a couple clips this morning on TikTok, and I've seen some people, just aghast that I think it was Norah O'Donnell who was interviewing Donald Trump. She was grilling him about the ICE videos that we all see and the tactics that they're using. And she said something like, don't you think they're going too far? And he's like, oh, I don't think they've gone far enough. And people are like, oh. I would have been surprised if he said anything different, because he wants them in the streets killing people. He wants ICE agents and CBP officers with their little leader, Greg Bavino, giving his heart to people outside of a courthouse in Chicago last week. He wants them to open fire on Americans and on immigrants. He wants them to shoot people. He wants bodies in the streets. He wants blood of Americans in the streets. He wants dead American bodies in the streets, killed by federal law enforcement. Of course he doesn't think they've gone far enough. They haven't opened fire on a large crowd and killed 100, 200 people. That's what he wants. That's what he wants to see. Antifa. The whole second No King's Day rallies, his administration told every single law enforcement department, state and local, across the entirety of the United States, that the No Kings protesters were domestic terrorists, and that those rallies, those marches, were cover for domestic terrorism. And he declared Antifa, a non-existent organization, a domestic terror organization. He thought that was going to be the day. He really, really thought that was going to be the day. And nothing happened. 200,000 people showed out in New York City. There was not one single arrest. He's angry about that. He's still butthurt that he didn't get to shoot black people in the streets during the Black Lives Matter protests in 2020. Of course he gave that answer, because he wants them to kill Americans in the streets, and he wants to watch it.